This video was recorded on Monday. Last Friday, Microsoft decided to announce that they were going to raise the price of Xbox Live Gold from $60 a year to $120 a year. I got a whole video on it. By the end of the day, the original announcement happened sometime in the morning. By the end of the day, Microsoft announced that they were no longer going to raise the price of Xbox Live Gold. Literally, I don't think anybody, not one person, could justify, not even Microsoft, could justify the reason to double the price of the only way that you could play any online games. There was no incentive. It's not like the Xbox games with gold would get better. It's not like the free-to-play games could be played without gold now. No. They were just going to jack the price up. By the end of the day, they changed the announcement. But also, along with that, to try to make things a little better, smooth things over with us a little better, they decided that free-to-play games like Fortnite would no longer require Xbox Live Gold in order to play them. So, I mean, yeah, I guess we could give them credit for it, but I don't want to give them credit for this. It was the right move to reverse it, but I won't give them credit for it. I don't think you should either. What this demonstrated to me was that Microsoft needs continual pressure from us in order to stay focused on the idea of doing consumer-friendly things. That's what this whole thing told me. Because if we don't, clearly, they will get complacent. Phil Spencer came in after the whole awful debacle of the Xbox One announcement at E3 way back in, 2013 with Don Matrick. That whole thing happened.
Fortunately, we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right. So stick with 360. That's your message if you don't, like it?
If you
Phil Spencer comes in and spends the next several years trying to rebuild and repair the Xbox brand. And he's largely done a very, very good job of doing that all the way up until this point right now. This felt like a Don Matrick move. This was such a horrible decision. It should have never left the brainstorming room. Should have never been made public. This feels like something we were made privy to. This felt like a discussion that they were having that we just happened to stumble upon. Like they accidentally put this out. That's how bad it was. None of it made sense. And this is Microsoft, I feel like, going, oh yeah, okay, we've built up all this goodwill. People like us now, so let's see how we can eke out more money for them. Yes, with the intent to move them over to Game Pass, which is a good service. But let's see how we can eke out more. Let's just jack up the price. That'll make people move to Game Pass. They'll be all fine with that. Of course they're going to do it. Complacent thought. This is exactly what that was. And so we, as the consumers, have to keep our neck or our foot on Microsoft's neck. Otherwise, we're going to see this again because, yes, they are a publicly traded company. So they're always trying to look for ways to get more money. Here's what I don't have a problem with. I don't mind Microsoft trying to serve their shareholders and do all this stuff, make all the money. I don't have a problem with that in and of itself. I get it. That is the capitalistic society that we live in. So partly they're doing their job. I don't have a problem with it so long as they are also giving us something worthwhile. That's the trade-off. You give us something worthwhile, we don't have a problem paying for it. That's normal business. You give us some value, we'll pay for that value. That's okay. Game Pass is good value. I got no problem paying for that value. But you can't just be like, we're going to double the price and force you into that value. No, you got to earn it. This was a lazy move. This was a complacent move. That's all this was. Microsoft expected you to just jump on over to Game Pass because Xbox Live Gold is too much now. No, You got to earn this, Microsoft. That's how this works. Sony decided to try to launch the PlayStation 3 at $600. That didn't go so well for them. So they spent that entire generation repairing the PlayStation brand. And guess what they did by the time the PlayStation 4 came out? $400 console that was stronger than the PlayStation 3. And look what happened. Not only that, they spent lots of time building up their exclusive game portfolio. Look at what happened. This is what you have to do, Microsoft. You have to earn this. The only way Microsoft is going to be able to repair Xbox from here on out. Now, I'm not going to say this as if Xbox will die if they don't, but the only way they're going to be able to repair their brand is by putting out these exclusive games that are good, desirable exclusive games. If they don't do that, it doesn't matter what Game Pass has. It doesn't. Bethesda has to deliver for Xbox at this point. All the other developers Microsoft has scooped up have to deliver for Xbox at this point. There is nothing else to expect, nothing else to be desired. You can make all the other business moves that you want. Doesn't matter. If you don't have the games, Microsoft, this is not going to work. You have to earn this. No complacency. Earn it. You did it with Game Pass. Phil Spencer, you did it all the way up until this point. You've earned it. And then you pull that kind of crap. That's not going to fly. Now, Phil Spencer did apologize. He said, "Apologies for all the angst and emotion this caused today for our customers. As always, we appreciate the feedback. This is a good learning opportunity for us, and we will learn from it." End quote. I don't know what y'all had to learn from in the first place. Maybe it was, don't be complacent. If you enjoyed this video, please tap that thumbs up button. Very much appreciated. Also, we got plenty of new gameplay, especially from Hitman that just came out. So if you don't have your hands on that game yet, check out our gameplay videos of that. We got plenty more where that came from also. So please hit the subscribe button to continually get notified of all the new stuff that we got coming out. My name is Anthony Shelton. Appreciate you watching. Talk to you later.